for March 18th, 2026. The time is 6:10 p.m. And I'd like to call the meeting to order and welcome everybody to the Orange County Fund Court Board meeting. Roll call, please, Bill.
Jeffrey Chris.
Here.
Dean Tamburri.
Here.
Lee Benton.
Here.
Linda Muller.
Here.
Mark Green.
Here.
Giovanni Palladino.
Here.
Dr. Vincent Odock.
Here.
7 of 7 members for staff. 3 of us, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, and Marty Barras. We also have Caden Jones, who is on AV. We have Rudy Zoda, our general counsel. We have our auditor, Ms. Melissa Zott from PKF O'Connor Davies, our state monitor, Brian Sandvich, and we have a guest, Gerald Kent? Gerard Kent. Thanks for joining us.
Excellent. And I would just note the sequencing of this meeting was adjusted to after our Orange County IDA meeting for this date, and we're going to proceed accordingly. Proof of notice was completed as is documented on page 2 of our packet, and I would like to move right to the 2025 financial audit by PKF O'Connor Davies, and welcome Melissa Zuck.
Thank you.
Hold on. Yeah, Melissa. Yeah. Yeah, we do. You get started.
Okay, great.
Melissa, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Before we start.
Yes.
It seems like you've created a lot of reports and bound a lot of reports here. I'm guessing 40, 50, 60? Would you say the over-under on binding those reports was over 3 hours or under 3 hours?
Oh, I think it's under, actually.
Under 3 hours? You
Yeah.
don't say, for 50, 60 reports?
Well, some of them are staples,
Yeah.
which is good.
No, I appreciate that. But under 3 hours for this amount of reports, interesting. Thank you
Yes.
for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're ready for you. Melissa, welcome.
Thank you, appreciate it.
3 hours for 7 reports, 50 reports under 3 hours?
It's the Xerox machine, they correlate everything to staple as soon as you're done.
Yeah,
There you go.
we have good efficiencies. So, I prepared a similar presentation for the funding corporation. Did you want me to go over the similar required communications for the funding corporation?
What would you suggest?
Whatever you think,
Okay. I'll go through them just
quickly.
as I
Yeah,
can.
there we go.
It's the same standards.
Yes. So these are the, just what we're gonna go over today. We'll go over the next slide is the required communications. So certain responsibilities of management and the board, making sure the accounting policies are appropriate. The financial statements are presented in accordance with the United States General Accepted Accounting Principles. Making sure the controls are being monitored and maintained, compliance with laws and regulations, and then just a big thank you to the team, to the funding corporation team for providing us all the information needed as part of this process. Important item to talk about is our opinion. That's the opinion on the financial statements. We have issued an unmodified opinion, clean opinion. It is the best opinion that the corporation can receive. We've also issued a yellow book report on the controls, an investment report on your cash and investments. We are required to communicate any deficiencies in internal controls. I'm happy to report, again, no material weaknesses, no significant deficiencies. We do review the accounting policies. They are appropriate. Happy to report that there are no fraud or illegal acts noted as part of this audit. No significant difficulties, no uncorrected misstatements, no disagreements with management, and we do maintain our independence. So we'll move on to the income statement. So on the funding corporation, you can see that there are no specific operating revenues. You do have non-operating, but there are some operating expenses here. So the first item is your projects and special initiatives. That's the $250,000 that was to purchase a new generator that was given to the Hudson Valley Food Bank. That was $250,000. Your professional fees are your next largest expenditure. The professional fees includes the management fee to the Orange County IDA. So what we saw on the IDA, that would be included in that professional fee number. Also included in there would be other professional services, which includes legal fees, audit, and bookkeeping. Your bad debt is a negative 8,700. That is actually a positive thing. Essentially that means you've accrued an allowance for potential receivables that you may not collect, and luckily the funding corporation was able to collect on those, so that is a positive item. And then a small amount in your insurance expenses. Your interest income specifically relates to the investments held during the year as well as held at year end. You did have 2 CDs matured and 3 treasury bills, and then you had some investments at year end that we accrued. So you started out 1.8, you did have a slight loss due to these items, and you ended at almost 1.6 million. On the balance sheet, you have here your cash and investments. Cash of 83,000, your investments is about 1.5 million. Down here at the bottom of the page, you can see that it's broken out into three items. So you've one certificate deposit of 600,000. That's also at an interest rate of 3.88%. And then you do have 2 U.S. Treasury bills, about 450 approximately. The accrued interest on these investments are about 15,000, some small miscellaneous prepaid expenses, and then you do have accounts payable and accrued expenses. Within that 28,000, the funding corporation does have an amount due of 22,000 to the Orange County IDA, which is due to timing of the payments, and then you have a very small portion related to legal. So again, your net position for the funding corporation is considered unrestricted, and again, we're at almost 1.6 million. And that does conclude my presentation for the corporation.
Questions for Melissa? I had one, the bad debt, that's a recovery of some of the, I think, COVID era loans. Yeah, resilient. So, that's what I figured. Thank you. Any other questions? And I believe the Funding Court Audit Committee recommended or reviewed these audits and didn't have any problem with them, but they
None
were
whatsoever.
finalized, so they're before us for consideration now.
I guess I would just like to make a comment, Chairman. I would like to thank you for spearheading the donation of $250,000 to buy a new generator for the food bank.
Thank you.
Just makes me wonder that we could have bought 3 more generators for Orange County if they wanted. But unfortunately, that $750,000 got sent directly to Brian Sandvich and Anshin at 3 Times Square. So sorry, Orange County, those 3 additional generators that would have really helped our county, or other future projects that could have helped our county, there you go. There's your man that took that money. So feel free to write him a letter and thank him. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Would anyone care to make a motion to approve the 2025 financial audit?
So moved.
By Lee Benton, second to that motion.
Second.
Linda, thank you. Other questions, comments related to the audit? I'll call the question. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried, and thank you again. Melissa,
Thank you,
appreciate your work.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
Thanks so much.
And I'd like to move back to the minutes on page 3 for the last Funding Court Board meeting from February 18th. Motion to accept by Mark, thank you. Second on those minutes, thank you, Dean. We have a second. Any questions, comments on those minutes? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. And new.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair, I have to
Oh.
abstain, I was not at the
Right,
meeting.
2 abstentions. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that part. Abstentions by Giovanni and Linda. Motion for the minutes still carries. Moving on to the February 2026 financials. Mark, would you care to comment on those, please?
Sure, absolutely nothing happened. We got $26 and change in interest. This is something that has come up that we really will need to address, the management fee expenses. That goes to the IDA. for the mutual benefit of salaries and such, but I really do think we're going to have to, per Mr. Chairman's suggestion, really reassess this going forward, because this is becoming a pretty big drain on this. Other than that, there really were no other expenses, no other revenues. The only other thing we do need to talk about is another CD is coming due, Mr. Chairman. That is on page, I apologize, I'm gonna say page 7 or 8. Eight. And that is, I believe, a CD, no, a T-bill that's coming due, and we would like to roll that over into another treasury bill at 3.5%, 9-month, that will come due on or about December 15th.
And that's maturing tomorrow.
It is, sir.
Well, maybe I would start with a motion on the T-bill recommendation by the committee to roll that over for another 9 months as a T-bill. Go. Any
I'll make the motion.
motion by Giovanni, thank you. A second to that motion? Dean, thank you. Any other discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. And on the February 2026 financials and the February and March 2026 payables, I would entertain a motion to approve those.
So moved.
Second.
By Linda, second by Lee. Any other discussion there? All in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed, the same. Motion carried. And Bill, I think we're on to the Parish report for 2025.
Yes, same. First of all, I'll answer Mr. Benton's question. We did hear back from our Paris consultant, and the debt conduit is bond issuance, but it's through IDA. Very rarely are bonds issued through the IDA. This was for a project that appears to be Tuxedo
Place.
Place.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments on
No,
Paris
sir,
or
that's, no,
OCFC?
no, it's a
Okay.
little simpler, of course, for this one,
Mhm.
but, it was same story, and again, appreciation to both Julie Marshall and to Kelly and Marty for
Mhm.
compiling all the data.
Perfect, yes. Would like a motion for that approval, if anyone would care to do so. Thank you. Mark, second. Dean, other discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Do we have any other business to come before the OCFC
No, sir.
tonight? With that, I would ask for a motion to adjourn. Mark, Dean, first and second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Our meeting is now closed at 6:23 PM on March 18th. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Sorry for the delay.
No problem.
Have a good night.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.